Hello, welcome back. It's been a whole bunch of, it's been about a month, so a whole bunch of Sundays since I last streamed. But we're at a lot better place now. I've grown, I played a ton of games, a lot of norms, even got back into ranked, and I'm now here to share what I've learned. A lot of quantitative stuff we're going to go through real quick, then get back into it. Um, to recap, my comeback to League after 6 years was a little bumpy. And from January till April till March. It took me to get to bronze, and when I finally got there, I had a big demise, which is right about the time when I stopped streaming. Didn't really have an identity. I was an ADC. I was a jungler. I was everything. I was nothing. Um, but yeah, I've come far away since then. Let's get into it. Um, I decided to go one trick E. My strongest champion playstyle. Just simplify all the variables down to I'm playing one character and just learning jungle as best as I can and not having to worry about what different junglers do. And also, I really enjoy E's playstyle and how he can affect the game. And I've learned even from behind, he's got a lot of utility, um, a lot of ways to help turn games. So you can see here, I peaked at bronze, had a horrific downfall, and that's right around the time last month when I stopped and said I need to recoup. We all have plateaus, and this was necessary for me to grow and to start to structure and have goals for what I needed to do to get to a point where I can start winning games or at least affecting games towards winning. I currently now played 236 games. My combined win rate between norms and um, ranked is around 60%. I tend to run high KDA, which is something I'll talk about because I need to fix. Um, I try to keep a high creep score, around 7 and up, and a lot of the games I can maintain that now, um, CSing and getting ganks in and getting kills. Golds per minute and pentas, they just come as they go. But to go here and to really go into where I changed from, it's having goals, it's having set tasks, and a lot of that is actually provided by League. I didn't know that under your profile you can go to statistics. You can compare yourself to other people in your elo. So this middle part is the elo that you're comparing yourself. Here's iron, here's bronze, here's masters, all the way up to masters. And then it breaks down all these different things. And so for my rank games, I'm an S in combat. Um, income, I'm still struggling on damage per gold, so I get the lead, but I'm not putting the damage down. And the map awareness, I practice clears and practice tool. I'm now putting in wards. So it's part of my every clear. Just as like I do the red buff for my one pathing the same way, I will always have a red um trinket put in them down at where I think is best for that game, but it's built in that I will be putting it in. So that will help with this score. Because if you look at master's level, vision is important. Um, let's see. And this is all really good because there's so many tools out there to help climb. I mean, I love this site. It breaks down a lot of the stuff you do, and it also compares you to all other Ys, but it also breaks down game by game. So kind of breaks down what you've accomplished, where you're working. Also kind of breaks down. I can show you here where you're lacking. So vision's always a thing for me. But a big thing for me is I want to get back into, and I've made the conscious decision now that like while I do enjoy testing stuff out in norms, they're not consistent enough. You don't get good competition. You'll get new players that don't know what they're doing, and I feel like if I want to grow, I need to be facing people that are at least at my quote unquote rank. So another great site that I've been using is League of Graphs. This is where I can get a lot more of my breakdown for what I'm doing. But what I really love is that like as it breaks down your matches, it also breaks down in chart form. Like, just needs a second to load. I'm sorry. It breaks down where are you compared to the average and also towards your opponent. So like kills and assists early on, I'm suffering. So I can really go over the games. Another big thing for me also was when they took out Lethal Tempo, I had a I had to figure out runes. I was running Conqueror for a while, really enjoyed that. There's been a couple cool builds like Lethality, but at the end of the day, it's looking like, for me at least, my core is on hit and then into defensive, just depending if I'm up or down. But we'll go over more of that later. But I really love that I can see these charts, and then not only this, I can also see where I stack up against other Ys. So, where is it? Sorry, I didn't prepare this. I was just kind of going on it. But is it here or the other one? Here we go. So, and this is what I love the best. Is like it compares me to all of the Ys, and it also lets me know where are the Masters Ys doing that I'm not. Where are the so here they're ganking a lot more early. There's So getting myself closer to this line is going to make sure I'm not only more effective as E, but I'm also having a bigger impact on the game, which is a large thing for me, especially I'm learning why I'm low elo. A lot of my games go 35, 40 minutes. Is that like you're not getting those early leads? You're not like all my statistics show that I snowball early. If I get two kills or I'm 3-1, I am 80% more likely to win the game. Period. So focusing on this stuff, and it breaks it down even further into like, am I hitting Herald? Am I hitting Baron times? Am I pinging enough compared to other keys? So yeah, and that's where it is here. So there's farming, objective taking, the timing for that, um, Herald killed compared to other E's in other levels. So it shows my particular patterns, um, and then of course your records. All this stuff helps me every day to kind of, okay, I played X amount of games. I'm now going to go back, review, where can I improve? Because in the past it was just like, yeah, I got a bunch of kills early, but I'm 4 levels behind, and we ended up losing the game. And I'm like, well, it's my team fighting. It's not. Honestly, it's at the core of my gameplay now is CSing is very important because at the end of the day, I want to be at the level of everyone else and at the income of everyone else. So when I get to that mid game fights over Dragon, over Grubs, I am at the best point level wise and item wise. So my backs are also you'll see as I'm going through my jungle route, my backs are to line me up to when I know this is going to be highly contested. I'm going to have the best items and the best level that I could have, and then the rest is on me, right? I can only control the factors that I have for myself, and then my gameplay will improve the more experience I have in battles with other opponents. Did I dodge abilities? That kind of stuff ultimately falls back on me, but the things I can control, I'm doing. So, yeah. And I will get back into all this stuff later, but I think we should get into a game. At least get one in, because it's been so long. I did want to show that I am keeping track of my norm games as well. 60% win rate within the last 10 games, but I'm pretty much at like a 54 win rate right now. But those are norms, like it's everything. When I play support as a goofy thing, when I play Warwick or test out stuff. But overall, if I'm playing consistent, it will show. So let's, without further ado, just get into a ranked game and go for it. Not too focused on winning or losing, focused on am I hitting the marks and also trying to get those earlier ganks in them. So, do not want a norm, you're going ranked. Whew! Alright, let's go. Let's get it. I am going to test if the audio is working before I jump into this. I can't imagine I did all this stuff and audio isn't working. Just give me one sec. Oh, yep, I'm good. Alright. So, I can't imagine doing this whole stream and then finding out afterwards it didn't record. Rip. Alright. Alright, just play normal, right? Honestly, the thing that really got my attention is if you look at my stats, especially for my rank games, they don't really line up with these until you hit the top tier. My playstyle in certain areas is lining up with top tier, which makes sense. I do a lot of research. I watch a lot of top views. I've added a couple grandmasters and upper level E's, and I will go through their profiles and rewatch. You can actually add them. I've talked to them; they're cool. I ask them questions, but I also get to review their games. And I kind of ask myself in this situation. I'll pause the game, look at what they can see, what they have, and what decision would I do, and see how they do it. So it doesn't always line up, but I am finding out that I need to be more aggressive because even if you die, you're putting more of an effect on the map. You're putting damage down, and up until day, I put a lot of damage down. I get a lot of kills. I have a really low death count, and it doesn't matter if the game gets late game. I have 13 kills, but my team has nothing, and they're grouped, and we can't kill them. So it's that kind of stuff that I'm making adjustments for that's going to help me climb. But I always feel like I will keep my playing styles the same, where I look for advantages. I look for not sure things, but I know the limitations. Let's limit testing. Hey, I'm a fan of your stream and I would love to collab. Oh, I'll check you out after. Thank you for dropping in the chat. How's your day going? Love the joy. Love it the joy. I like that. Alright. I will be dodging if it's not E, so I apologize if we have to wait, but the burdens of being a one trick. You can also check out in my description. I have my Discord set up. Alright, I banned the walking thornmail. OPU. I know how to deal with him, but at the same time, if I don't have to, it's also a dead giveaway. This is actually my favorite picking spot. I'd rather top be after me, and then I'll actually swap with people to give them better spots. Right around here, there's not too many who I like to shake a ban. Axe I'm not worried about. It's looking good so far. Tank. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I'm nervous. I've been doing this so much. It's just every day getting games in, getting just comfortable. We have a Volibear band. I like that. Another cool thing is that my cousin and I play, and we've been just dropping our chat in our Discord link in the chat. We've met so many cool people. And good. Just being a 5-stack and having chat and playing games late into the night. It's a ton of fun. I'll try and see if they're down to let me record those. I know a couple of them are down. But it's also just like not as worried about winning games as much as just like getting every encounter in League helps you grow. I'm not gonna either like I'm not gonna do that again, or I had to do it 5 times to understand. I'm not doing that again. Have to be careful of Viego. I do have a high win rate against him, but at the same time, if he lands his stun, especially with Shen, it's not a good time. CC is the enemy of E, but also I don't think that a lot of stuns. Awesome. At the end of the day, once again, if I'm a level ahead, if I have better items, if I have a couple kills, it doesn't matter really what's on the roster. It's more than objectives, towers, win the game. I do love Caitlyn Nami. I do love Zed. We have, yep, Karen, here we go. Tanky mid, let's go. Oh, no Zed into Rise, makes sense. Whew. Alright. Camille. It's probably a Camille top or support, we'll find out. Usually supports pick first, but it's anyone's game. We are mostly AD. They do have AP. Watch out for Rise. And always keep in the back of my mind that Shen does have his ult just to be prepared. If someone gains a massive shield out of nowhere, get out of there so you don't get taunted into the next year. I still don't think so in the past when I've streamed, I've kind of like voiced a lot of my mostly bronze. They do have an iron Camille, something to keep in the back of my mind. King's top will be good, especially against Aaron Garen. Gang spot are gonna suck. Let's go. In the past, I've vocalized a lot of my pathing, and I'm just gonna play real well, answer questions as they come, and if I do feel like saying something, I will. But honestly, just focusing on doing the best gameplay I can is the best. Secure kills while more enemies around. 3 more level lead. Win games with 0 deaths. Let's see if we can help him with that. It'd be a real shame if he didn't get to participate in that metric. Let's go. Alright. In the future, I'll be adding music. I don't actually listen to any in-game music. I listen for sound effects or abilities. Pretty vanilla opening so far.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
We're invading. Good bubble will be good. Maybe starting red though. Here. Where'd he go? I knew he was here. Saw my minion get pulled. This is red.
First blood.
Fast. Alright.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I get why that fish was. Right into grubs. 1-on-1 bot. Don't really mind if bot lane gets bad.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Fish go away. I lost. I guess so for it. Look out! Oh.
An ally has been slain.
Where's Camille 1v1 gear in there?
Rampage.
man.
Slain.
I knew what Vigor was. Let's see, push up. You know, along with Pummelin. Don't need a farm, even though I should back. I can get one quadrant in and push up to help one him alone. Hey, cool. I'll definitely check out your Twitter. Thank you for checking me out.
Your team has destroyed.
Defensive stat, definitely. Oh, meanwhile, Jinx.
An ally has been slain.
No, we're not giving up.
Ally has
The
been
group.
slain.
Well, I knew Shen was gonna be a thing.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Garen move. What the fuck? We can do this. We can do this, Garen. Come on. Okay. Good pick. Who died? We can do it. Doesn't matter what lead you have. You can't. They're definitely doing Baron, so I'm gonna push the outer lane. Get tower. Now I'm back to defend with them.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Back and forth like this for seconds. Didn't get much with their Baron. Shit.
An ally has been
Why?
ally has been
Go, 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 go. Get the towers.
An inhibitor.
My team.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, thanks. And that's why we're going this route. Crits are pain. I thought we were safe there. We were very outnumbered. We did a dumb play for once. Alright, not over. Definitely getting better. Yes. $1,700. Okay. That was power.
Shut down.
Close. Alright, let's go. It was a triple, but like to be honest, I need to be on top of.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Slain.
Oh, we're close. Alright, we got this. Ooh. Get back to a shadow, let me get that. It's not a big deal.
An ally has been slain.
Out of there. Out of there. I think there's a group we can get this. Awesome pick. Yes. They're smart. They don't have anything. Yes, GG. Woo! Back at it. In the past, I would try to like sneak it through the jungle, get caught out, die. No, just stick with your team. We got Baron buff. They have no towers. We did it. Woo! Close game. Um, like you saw, I was like 5-1, and it didn't matter because my team doesn't hold up their end. You just get rolled when you got like think about it. They got the takedowns from Shen taunt. They have the taunt from Diego. They have the taunt from this guy was my bro. Awesome. All right, got an S. Promoted to bronze 3. Let's go. All right. So just to go back to being quantifiable, since one thing I do like to see is my impact on the game. So I go to graphs and I go total damage done, and oh wow, Caitlyn did more than me. But usually I have a bigger impact. So 300,000. Let's see. I was 10 and 3 and 10. I wasn't really paying attention, but I knew I was high KDA. The Jinx is really good. Um, itemized towards her. Great game. Ooh, that was a close one. It could have been anyone's there, but let's see. All right, so going back to like the website I was telling you about, if we just go like look, quickly check out Mobilytics. It'll give you a breakdown of the game, which what I really appreciate. So 13 hours ago, nope. Let's go ahead and refresh the data. And this is stuff all I check out after games, and usually after like a series of games, not after every game. But with ranked, it's good to have up to date stuff. Um, if it loads. Sorry, I haven't planned all this like normal, but oh, I just took a game. Oh, all right. So here we go. So we can see match details and information about how I played. So MVP, haha. Enough said. Never slacking. So my CS was good. Um, my one gank was better than the other guys. Okay. Good KDA, which is kill death and assist. They add your kills and your assists, and then they divide it by your deaths. So for every one death, it was pretty much either 7 kills or assists. I did $5,000 damage to structures. That's important to get those turns down. I had a 13,000 gold lead on my opponent by 1,500. That's why I was saying to have a higher. I want to have the best level and the best item at this point. But that also means I need to be attacking more, ganking, using that lead because a lot of times I feel like, oh, they're better than me, but I look and they haven't completed their first item, and I have 1.5 to 2 items on them, so I need to be using that. Most experience, 18. I reached level 18 at 33 minutes. That's where all my clears, all my gank, all of the practice I ever have is how do I consistently farm while being able to attack to make sure I keep up on my level. That also involves if I'm in a lane getting level, clearing a wave that gives you experience. Just killing isn't enough. You want to be, because if you look at it here, I was, does it show my in-game level? We have to go back to the scoreboard. So I was level 18, most of my team was, but at certain points of the game, I was a higher level than everyone. That's also now when I'm like looking like if you heard me during the match, I was like that Camille's level 16. She got level lead on me. It's something I need to keep in mind. Usually that means I get crushed. She attacked me in her tower and she was focusing the tower, not me. But it's always good when you're going into engages, look for the lower levels, take them out first. They're gonna take more damage from you. They're gonna have less damage on you. Unless like I'm in a team fight and I need to get that jinx, and I have an ability to get that jinx. Levels are important. Um, Other things to consider, I had a 6.7 CS, no, so 7 CS score. That means it's good. It's really high. Means I'll have more items. So look at me. I have one, two. I was full build. There's still people working on items on their team. It makes a huge difference in team fights. That's why the Jinx hurt so much. She had a full build. Um, Shen was still working on his Thornmail. His next tank item. I don't know why Viego built this. Garen's healing, maybe? Who knows? The Camille was also really good. Yeah, but like you don't get this unless you have this items, which is a direct reflection of your creep score. Are you CSing appropriately? Kills are great. Creeps don't. The jungle's there. You can't miss. If you miss, it's because you left, not because you didn't kill it or they killed you. Let's see. I hit bronze 3. Woo! It looks like the majority of their team. She was Iron 1. She played really well. Bronze 4, bronze 4, bronze 4, bronze 4. So, yeah, pretty equal game. Not much else to say other than that we can check out on what is it? League of Graphs. This is another trying to make this quantitative, trying to say how do we break down our matches? How do we find numbers to improve upon, goals to reach? So let's see, 7 minutes ago. This is a game, and I like this one better because this one also is a great because it kind of shows you. Looks like yeah, we had a couple dips, but we were overall up. Let's see. So compared to the average bronzy, I was guessing alright. Kills and assists. I I got early stuff in that counts. Versus Viego, I was above him the whole time. Deaths, I always like. So I have a safe playstyle, so I have very low deaths, especially compared to my Viego counterpart. Kill participation, I did awesome this game. I rocked it. Looks like at some points I picked 50. So I had like, and that's just map awareness. When I see people engaging, I just started walking the direction. Um, I'm also very comfortable in my ganking in my pathing that I'll go back to where it's yes. Like I said, I should back, but I want to clear quadrant first. That makes so much more. It makes it so much easier later on when I finish another quadrant to be able. The other one will be up. Diego also had a pretty good kill precision, but I had overall better. If we go over to here, it should show my KP, which was 60% kill participation. That was awesome. Um, ganks and kills. That's good. Now, like you can see, I can compare myself to like masters. I'm not being cocky. I'm just saying I'm doing well. But masters have a lot more death than me. But once again, they're in fights more. They're affecting more. I don't think I play safe, but I definitely don't like going into engages where I know I'll die. Like if I saw the Caitlyn and my bot lane was really behind and they're going in for um yeah, there's the slow to end. That's another thing I really like about this. So it breaks down your actual gameplay and it would also compare you to other Ys. So this one I had 3 kills and assists at 10 minutes. I destroy at look at this top 8.2% of Master Yi junglers of all junglers because of the damage I did to the towers. CSing as a top 14%, and honestly, like there's room for improvement there. You can with countering jungling, you can get up to 8, up to 10. I mean, the most I've ever done is like ridiculous training until 15 CS per minute. But think about how much extra golden experience that is. High KDA, 6.7 kill participation. So top 14% of Ys, yeah, 60% kill participation. That flash out of death, danger. 22 minutes straight. Had good vision. Um, that's trying to build in buying pink wards, having them down. Paying attention if they kill your pink wards. It's another reason I'm like, I bought pink wards. What the hell? Then I watched the video. I'm like, oh, they killed it. I just wasn't paying attention. Pink wards also like a good one will give me information about where Via goes. I can like especially when I'm communicating with my team. Via goes here. Just keep in your mind, play accordingly. You have a jungler right next to you. And this goes back to why I'm still bronze is I need to learn how to like take that lead and figure out like should I have been top more because he was wrecking Camille and getting that tower, pushing the game fat like getting 2 towers pushes the game further because he can shove it all the way up to Nexus and then roam and affect other lanes. So How do I take my lead and get the lead onto other people? And that's how we win the game sooner. So I average of seven. I had my team had almost 6K gold at 17 minutes, but we couldn't end. That's right around the time they started like grouping too. That's something to understand. But like I said, knowing that I need to be on top of helping the winning lane, so we can then start affecting other places on the map, or just pushing until we get there. It just depends on the like. Garen has a lot of mobility. He can do some wacky plays where he's up front and then gets out. Damage dealt. Looks like I was doing good until later in the game. Just that's my bad. Just needing to look for like I wanted to go in when I had that opportunity. It was just the right. That's saying it out loud is why the hesitation. Rise stun. Um, Viego stun, and then the Jinx trap. And it was just me and the Nami. So I didn't. I knew I could kill them, but if I got stunned there, I would have died and would have set us back a lot. But stuff like that, looking for opportunities like that. If they didn't have all that stun, I would have gone. I ate them alive. Looks like damage. I was putting good damage in, but not at what my rank should be. Definitely not. Once again, taking my leads, putting that damage down on the ground, making a difference in the game. Looks like Viego was spiking a couple minutes. Damage taken since I'm in less attacks. I'm not taking as much damage, especially compared to my counterparts since they're more. Let's see, what else can we talk about? And that's like before it was just like I lost a game, my bot fed, my mid wasn't that great, blah blah blah. Now I can look through these and really pinpoint how do I control what I can control, which is me. And I can also compare myself to other people, but mostly I was above average on gold for bronze, slightly below masters, definitely ahead of Viego. Um, level lead, this is what I was interested in. I was above average from level lead, even compared to a masters player. I was pretty damn good. Looks like around level 10 to like 15, I was ahead. 15 to 20, I was ahead, and then definitely the later levels, I was a lot level. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong side. This is probably minutes in game. So, had a level lead at 5, had a larger lead around the probably 13-minute mark. You need to pay attention to that and take advantage of it. And definitely after the 15-minute mark, I was hurting them. Did I have like that like heart rate problem? Okay, I thought that Garen left. I did see an FF go up. Let's see, minions. I was on top of slow start, but I also ganked a little. But overall, even better. We're masters players, but not far off. So you see, I can cut back on minions and farming, look to put that damage onto bad guys, and then affect overall the game. All right, sorry, rushing through this. This is not the norm after every game. I want to make this quantifiable one to show that not only I can do it, but anyone can do it. To look objectives. So I was on top of my objectives, comparing to masters. I don't know why there's a step here, but I was pretty good on dragons. I was pretty good on. I was really fortunate that even though bot was suffering, everyone responded, so we were able to get some. Like I can't. There was 2 or 3 dragons that the enemy team were standing there, but they couldn't engage. So, and I didn't have to like alter anything. I was just able to whittle them down. No smite battles. Let's see, turns killed, pretty high participation rate for that. Later on, it wasn't as much near the front. Um, damage to turns. So I had 5,000 damage, which this game is just high for I was frontline, but the average damage to turns is 2.6 at master's level. But we were on a mission to end this game, especially around mid game when we dipped this time. I was like, oh crap, we could lose. then we pushed forward. That Baron was huge. And then Vision did pretty well. I had the pink wards up. The only thing I didn't do that I normally do is I did switch to sweeper late. But I usually am trying to clear sweepers. That's why I didn't have any kill this game. But I do appreciate having the wards I did. I put down. I had wards placed a lot higher than even masters. The vision was definitely helpful this game. Looks like Virgo put down a good vision too. And then the last thing is something I'm also learning is communication, good communication, so pinging. So it looks like I was high this game for on my way, but that was every time I saw an engage, I was like, let's go. Or if he started dragging, I'm like, I'm on my way. Enemy missing, I didn't do too much. Looks like the average is zero point 0.2 and I was at 0.14. Assists, did not say assist, but like, I think well, instead of assist me pings, I do on my way pings. I need to start using on my way. Get back, caution. I'm surprised I didn't use this. It's usually my ping if I see the jungler or I think they're on that side of the jungle, I'll ping. Um, need to use the vision, the all-in one. Apparently, I was all in this game, uh, higher than. I need to learn these bait ones. These things are kind of cold or hold. I know it's a little wheel. I'm still getting used to it. Vision needed. I wish I did more of this one. Yeah. And then push. Apparently, I was saying push. I guarantee that was not the intended of what it did. So yeah, this is just wanted to show how do you quantify the games because like where is it? Even in here, let's see if I can find it. Anyways, so that's it for now. There's one other, and I'll show it later, but it's against. I think it's under mobilytics. Hold on for mastery. Okay, I can show you that much. It's here. No, it was the other one, is it? Sorry, still learning all this stuff. So under Master Yi lever, it shows you how many games total. If you click it, it shows your participation against all Yis. So I'm on the top 44% of all Yis ever, and for NA, I'm the top 44%, 2000 whatever of all Yis that I played NA. That's kind of cool. And then now you see these stats are the average Bronze Yi versus the average Master Yi. Master Yi, I get it. So why I like this one is that it gives you this chart overview to show, like, you'll see I'm pretty good for where I am right now, but the higher I get, you start to see that my early kills and assists show, and that's what differentiates me. Because you see, I prioritize farming. So learning to cut back here to make up for it is what I feel is going to help me get to the higher levels and more impact, because then having this will directly improve this, the kill participation. So that's 18 games so far. I know it's still early to say anything, but if you go here to objectives, what I really like is that damage deterrent. What I really want to show you is this Baron times. So this shows how much did I kill the Rift Herald compared to this. So now I'm starting to prioritize it. Timers for Baron. So a master's level person's already doing Baron at 23. I watched who was it? Before the stream, I hopped on here. I watched his game. He's Grandmaster. He was behind. The Vigo had 10 kills. He got Herald. They did Baron. They pushed lane with Herald and Baron buff. Ended the game. It was beautiful to see. So getting the Baron pretty damn close to when you have the Herald already, you can literally take that Herald all the way in. And that's something else I'm starting to look into. It doesn't matter how ahead you are. If a team pushes you that early, like at 23 minutes or even closer to 25, I'm at 26, which is good, but it can improve. Buildings kill with Baron. We I'm usually really good with making sure I place the Baron, the Herald down so we can get the most from it. Or if we get a Baron that we're getting the most for it. There are games I will solo the Baron to make sure the other team doesn't get it. So, but I can't say how many times I watch a game where we play and they take Baron and get maybe a tower because they want to focus on fighting the drag next. Or I'm like, my favorite quote from my cousin is, "Dragons don't mean jack if you don't have a base to come home to," and I live by that. It's like you gotta like dragons are great, but it's not worth an inhib. It really isn't. So this is really cool. It's showing me where I can these. I would have never thought. This is the little details you improve every game to help you get to the higher level that these levels just do because they know it's beneficial. So I'm at a 77.8% win rate. Once again, at bronze level, take that with a grain of salt, but we're doing really good. And yeah, so quantitative approach to Master Yi. I think I quickly, but I went over a lot of stuff. Um, any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I don't mind explaining all this, but I think that now I don't really worry about my kills or my wins or my losses. Is that during that performance, when did I fall off from the important things? CSing, buying items, approaching. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have great playing games where you flash a stun and you get triple kills or penna. All that stuff is cool, but at the end of the day, it's highly more likely if you have the higher level and golden and item advantage. So that's today's stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I'll be picking it up. Every day I'll be ranking. Like I said, I love norms, they're cool, but it's inconsistent. If we looked at when I showed you everyone in that lobby except for one, she was Iron 1, but she's pretty damn close. I bet you anything she was pretty close to Bronze 4. It was all the same quote unquote level for people. Yeah. So GG. Catch you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the stream.